Yes!
Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today I have Optimus Prime. This is an AMC Theaters promotional piece. Now, they call it a 3D container. It's basically Optimus Prime in his trailer form, and you put popcorn and soda in it, and this is when you go to the movie theater. Now, I actually got this when I was going to see The Flash, and was not even thinking about Transformers, Rise of the Beast, or, no intention of buying this, and I just saw this, and, it looked really cool. One of the biggest things that stood out to me was the metal trailer. And it basically just comes in a clear AMC Theaters plastic bag, and they just kind of give it to you at the counter. It retails for $49.99. Now you get soda and popcorn with that, and you can opt for them not to put the soda and popcorn in the trailer and the cabin. And I mean, I don't know if they do that regularly where you actually have to ask them to do it, or they just always do that. But I had asked them. I said, just give me the Optimus. Don't put any soda and popcorn in it, without even knowing if they did that or not. It was just, that's the way I wanted it either way. So out of the bag, it's a fully functional truck. So I mean, this is like, this is a pretty much a toy in most respects. The trailer opens up, as you can see here. It only opens up from the top. I mean, it's basically meant to just, use for storage, either for your popcorn or whatever you might decide to put in here at some point. The cabin, the top comes off, and you're basically supposed to put your soda in here. And then there's two slots here to put straws. Now, from what I understand, I was supposed to get straws. AMC didn't give me straws. I'm going to make my own straws in the meantime while I wait for AMC to hopefully send me some replacement straws. I might go back to my local theater and see if they have any straws. But yeah, the cashier, when I bought it, never gave me the straws for my Optimus Prime. And, looking online, this seems to be a widespread issue where a lot of people aren't getting straws with their Optimus Primes. So, keep watching the video. I'll show you a way to make some easy replacement straws. I mean, they're basically just straws, so, I mean, you could either make your own or buy some gray or silver straws and problem solve. But, take a look. I make my own straws in this video. See what you think. Let's continue. The straws are basically the exhaust ports for the truck. So I decided that, I'm going to make some permanent exhaust ports where it's made from a straw. And I'm basically just going to cut this in half, and I'm going to give it a kind of a matching silver color to match the, what it's supposed to be. To match the color the exhaust pipes are supposed to be. And I want to see how that comes out. So I'm going to take this straw, and I don't know if you can see, but it's a fairly larger, I want to say circumference size straw. Larger than like your standard straw. And we're going to cut this in half. And hopefully I can cut it evenly in half. So I'm going to take the straw. I got my X-Acto knife. I'm just pretty much going to cut it right down the middle. And let me put Optimus back here. So you guys can get a better idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so I'd say that's a pretty even cut. I'll let you be the judge of that. And basically, you don't have to paint, or in this case, use a marker, the entire length of the straw. Just enough so it peeks out. I mean, because you don't want to paint the portion that's actually going to go in the hole. I mean, there's really no point. But if you look at it, you're looking at about half the length. So you really just want a marker about half the length of the straw, and that should be sufficient to, give the aesthetic look that, you're trying to go for here. So I'll do that now. And while I do that, just to talk about the $49.99 price tag on this. Now, I mean, when you think about it, you go to AMC, for the most part, I think it's like $25 just for your basic popcorn soda package, I want to call, or, your value buy. I don't know exactly what size that would be. And I'm going to be honest, while painting this, ideally, it would have been nice to just spray this real quick. It would have come out probably a lot better. But I thought this was, I guess you could say this is like the lazy man solution here. And that's all you're going to do. Give you a close-up here. That's pretty much it. And you've got your exhaust pipe. Now I'm going to do this to the other one. I'm just going to put it in partially, just while it dries a bit. And I'll do the other one while it's drying. And if it's not totally dry, it's no big deal. I'll just use something to press it down just enough so it's in, but not in so much that the wet marker will get on the toy itself. And to me, this was like a no-brainer, easy mod. If you planned on displaying this in a more prominent fashion, with your other collectibles or wherever you might have it displayed. Now, if you're wondering which marker I use, it's a Pilot silver marker. And, it's always good to have a nice metallic silver marker. Whenever you want to, may it be your Gundams or whatever. If you ever I want to say, simulate a metal aesthetic, and that should be sufficient. So, I mean, what I would basically do is there shouldn't really be much well, first, I mean, I guess touch it up just to make sure you got it looking the way you want it to look. But after you're done touching it up, I mean, you're basically gonna push down on the top. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to do it while it's a little wet. But I mean, it shouldn't really be too wet on the top, considering I didn't really put any marker on the top. But you just press down like so. And you stop right as you get to the base of where the straw meets the cabin. And you could use something to keep it towards the back of the cabin. And that's it. Now I'm just going to close this. And just if you were curious about what the inside looks like, an empty cabin. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm going to put this on and put the top on. And you got yourself a full-fledged Optimus Prime with exhaust pipes. And, you know, obviously, you know, the length I used, I mean, you could make them longer, shorter, however you want, bend them back, you know, depending on what kind, you know, maybe even use like flexi straws and have that like swept back look, whatever you want. But yeah, easy peasy. Give you a view of the back. Optimus. I love, you know, the biggest thing I love about this, well, the two things I really love about this is the metal trailer, which I said before, and the moving wheels. So it's a fully functional toy. I mean, this is great. I mean, I have to say, out of all the toys that have come, you know, before, aside from the actual Transformer, you know, like the Gen 1 Transformer itself, I mean, this has got to be one of the better looking Optimus Prime trucks. I mean, it's really good. I'll just give you a close up of the exhaust pipes. Pretty cool. Optimus Prime. Roll out. Autobots, roll out. And there you have it. Now, I know AMC, sells direct from their website, promo items. I don't know how limited this is or if it's even limited at all. But $49.99 if you go to the theaters. AMC exclusive. Check it out. You don't even have to see Transformers. You can just see any movie you want and buy it if you like Transformers and really have no interest in seeing Transformers Rise of the Beast. But, I think at some point I might go see it. So, do I think it's worth it? Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, you're already paying $25 for the popcorn and soda, which, not to make it sound cheap, I think that's crazy. I mean, when popcorn and soda costs more than the movie to go see the movie itself, I think there's an issue. But considering you're already in $25 for the popcorn and soda, and if you were to go to a store and purchase something like this, I think you'd probably be paying $40 to $50 anyway. Especially with the size of this. I mean, this is a pretty large Optimus Prime. I mean, you're looking at 19 inches long, 6 inches high, and about 4 inches wide. I mean, it has rubber tires. Like I said, a metal trailer. There's been Optimus Prime trucks out there, but I can't recall if there's any real metal ones. So, yeah, I mean, I was kind of thrilled when I saw this. But AMC making its presence known with the cool promos. When I was there for The Flash, I was thinking to myself, it would have been awesome if they would have did like a Keaton Batmobile, from the '89 movie. I think they would have sold 1 million of those easy. But, something for AMC to think about. Optimus Prime, definitely something all collectors can agree upon, and get behind to collect. They had the latest Fast and Furious, Dom's Challenger, I think it is, or is it Charger or Challenger? They had Dom's car basically, and it looked pretty good. I mean, but it was boxed, and it looked pretty much like something you would buy at your local retail store. So I'm not entirely sure if that was an AMC exclusive, but I mean, I know this one was bagged in an AMC labeled bag, so I mean, I can't imagine this being sold at any other retailers. But Optimus Prime, get yours at AMC theaters, $49.99. Let me know if you decided to drink soda and eat popcorn out of it. I don't intend to, but I won't hold it against you if you do. This was The Raging Geek. I hope you enjoyed this video. Come again soon. Take care.
Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks.